Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. And shout out to the class of 2021. Give yourself a round of applause. So I just want to say this, and I have to tell you guys this because this is real funny, but this is my first time planning the graduation. I'm Mr. Marcus Zachary, your graduation coordinator. And I was so nervous. I was trying to line people up at 7:15 to get them to start early. I was so nervous. But I'm just going to start with some quick, and then the staff was looking at me like, what are you doing? It's 7:15. I'm like, no, there's people out there. It's time to go. So I was super nervous, but I'm good now. So I'm happy to be here and happy to serve your kids. So thank you. So I'm going to start with just the procedures and protocols this evening of the ceremony. Welcome graduates to class of 2021, parents, friends, guests, school staff, and officials. Today we will honor students who have met the qualifications for graduation from a Minneapolis public high school. Because of the significance of this event and the importance in the lives of our graduates, we ask that all present respect and following guidelines. Please turn off your cell phones and other electronic devices. Please hold your applause and cheers so each family may hear their graduate's name announced. We have a group applause for all graduates at the completion of the ceremony. I know that might not happen, but if you want to take pictures during the ceremony, you must do so from your seat. No flash photography allowed. We'll have Mr. Conivore who's going to be taking pictures for us. The video of the graduation will be available on demand and for viewing and download via MPS website and will be played on cable TV channel 15 throughout the summer. We ask that everyone remain in their seats throughout the ceremony. The fire code prohibits anyone from being in the aisles. There is ample seating available for everyone. At the end of the program, we will have a recessional when the graduates will march out the auditorium. We ask that you remain in your seats until all graduates have marched out of the auditorium. We ask that you be respectful throughout the ceremony so that our graduates receive the appropriate recognition for their achievement. Please do not talk during the ceremony. Thank you for your dignified support and your cooperation. Reminder to also read the land acknowledgement statement. And I have one more statement. Buildings that make up the Minneapolis Public Schools communities are built within traditional homelands of the Dakota people. Minnesota comes from the Dakota name for this region, Minnesota-Mokasi, translating to the land where the waters reflect the skies of the cloudy waters. Minneapolis Public Schools recognizes the original people of this place and are committed to make an ongoing efforts to educate the community about the relationship that Dakota people have in this area, both historically and today as they remain here in their home. So without further ado, I'm about to introduce to you guys one of the best principals in the country. Turn up for... Welcome to the stage, Principal Yusuf Abdullah.
Thank you, Marcus. Man, you look good out there. It's been a whole year and a half since I've seen your beautiful faces, so I'm really excited to be here. All right, let's get this graduation started. Good evening, Superintendent Graff, Associate Superintendent Dr. Harris Berry, Director Kim Ellinson, Kim Caprini, Sharon Elamine, families and friends in the great class of 2021. Those of us who have had the pleasure of teaching and serving tonight's graduates are honored to be here tonight and their commencement ceremony. We are very proud of our students and what they have accomplished. I'm Yusuf Abdullah, the principal of Patrick Henry High School, and I welcome you all to our annual graduation day. Before I get too far, I would like to honor all of our ancestors that have come before us, the people that sacrificed so much for us to be here and the shoulders we stand on. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge that the class of 2021 have lost so many classmates in the last 4 years. These students would have been sitting in the seats next to you. Class of 2021, let's take a moment to honor these students. Feel free to shout out their names of your classmates who are no longer with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They will be missed and will always have a place in our hearts. Remember, when one loses a student, we all lose a student. And let us take a moment to recognize all the educators at Henry High School for all of the hard work over the last couple years. We at Henry don't need a report to tell us we are the #1 high school in Minneapolis, and we are the top school in the state. But let me just say this. It sure feels good to be acknowledged by U.S. News and World Reports that we are the best in Minneapolis and the top in the state. What a great honor, and let's congratulate us all. And hats off to all the students, families, and the Northside community for playing a big part in our success. We thank you and we love you. Class of 2021, be sure to thank the people in your lives that has helped you get across that finish line throughout your K-12 education experience. Many of them are here with you to celebrate today. Class of 2021, today we celebrate you. We celebrate you because this amazing milestone is only the beginning. We celebrate you because you have given us gray hairs. We celebrate you because we are family. We celebrate you because we are community. We celebrate you because you are royalty. We celebrate you because they said you couldn't, but you did. We celebrate you because you held us, the adults, together. We celebrate you because you never gave up. Even when you got knocked down, you kept getting up. We celebrate you because even when you looked hatred in the eye, you still showed love. We celebrate you because you are the future. You matter, and we need you. We celebrate you because despite the most challenging time this city has seen through COVID-19, the police murders, the violence in our community, the protests and the burning of our city, distance learning, a year and a quarter of uncertainty and everything else that came with living life in darkness. Yet, you are here. You were, and you are the light. We celebrate you. I was on a panel a few months ago, and I was asked what I wanted people to know about our Northside students. So I wrote a poem as a way to get my message across to anyone that didn't know. And it goes like this. What we know about our Northside students. They are brilliant and they are excellent. They are fun and inspiring. They are teachers and learners. They are smart and savvy. They are human. They are strong and vulnerable. They are bold and scared. They believe and they have doubt. But best believe they are human. They are quiet and they are loud. They know it all. Man, do they know it all. And they are curious. They cry, they laugh, they get frustrated, and they care just like the rest of us. They have swag like no other. This is my favorite part, y'all. And you better not say anything about their mother. But one thing for sure, they are human. At this time, we would like to recognize our students who have achieved academic excellence, landing them in the top 2% of the 2020 graduating class. These students, please stand when you hear your name. Jenny Hua Zhang, please stand. Jenny earned a 3.93 GPA. Jenny remains standing. Sheena Vang. Sheena earned a 3.93 GPA. Ayub Osman, please stand. Ayub earned a 3.94 GPA. And please, our 2020 salutatorian, Mai Vang Lower, will you please come up to the stage? Mai Vang Lang, will you please come up to the stage and receive your medal for salutatorian. Mai Vang Lower salutatorian earned a 3.94 GPA. This is going to be different because we got to give a medal and then we got an elbow bump. So let's try this, all right? Thank you. And this year's valedictorian earning a 3.96 GPA, Sydney Losey. Come up to the stage. Come on up. You may be seated. So this is what I want you guys to know about the Northside community. The Northside community has gone above and beyond to make sure that the valedictorian at North High School and Henry High School receive $1,000. So Sydney Losey has just received $1,000. The North Side see you, Sydney. Congratulations. And family, please give it up one more time for the top 2% of the class of 2021. Now we will hear some words from our valedictorian, Sydney Losey.
Hello and welcome, class of 2021. I would like to welcome our class, teachers, friends, and families that came out to support us in finishing our educational journey. We would not be here today without all the love and support from all of you. My name is Sydney Losi, and I am so pleased that I have this wonderful opportunity to speak in front of all of you today as the valedictorian of our class. We are brought here today to celebrate the insane and thrilling journey of our senior class. First off, I'd like to thank everyone for being here today. Thank you to our teachers who helped us through it, our parents for fighting for us, and our friends for being by our sides. And a huge shout out to one of our former teachers, Miss Stammers, who's here tonight, who really pulled through to help the IBDP kids all through this year. We've experienced many challenges over these past 4 years with injustice, a global pandemic, and unrest within our community. But we still got here today, so we must have done something right. If you look back to when we were all freshmen, you might think of yourself as a baby, young, inexperienced, and naive. Moving up to upperclassmen and graduating was a goal all of us had and were excited for. It was an exciting time to be thinking about our futures and moving on to bigger things that we are able to control more. Many of us are going to college, some will start working full-time jobs, and others will take time off to find themselves and find what they really want to do with their lives. Knowing that we were able to get through what we went through this past year means we can push ourselves to succeed in our goals for the future and make our dreams come true. So, let's enjoy this last summer we have before college or before committing to working full-time jobs. You did it. We did it. Now it's time for a break. Take time to relax and enjoy your life before going back to the commitments. We all went through so much these past few years, and we need some time to not have to worry about turning in assignments. My cap is falling off. Or being accountable 24/7, or needing to do or be somewhere constantly. Go to parties, go out with friends, don't come home till the sun comes up, but be safe, be safe. Meet new people, travel, try new things, and just enjoy it. Life is too short to always be stressed or anxious. As the Dalai Lama once said, we all have to live together, so we might as well live happily. I would like to share a moment I had back in April of this year when I realized life is short. We don't know what will happen tomorrow or even if we will have it tomorrow. I went through a very traumatic and serious health scare that was life-threatening and was told by all of my doctors after the procedure had been done and I was in the recovering process that I needed to take a break and just enjoy my life. One of my doctors ordered me, and I quote, "In my professional medical opinion, I believe you should sleep in, hang out with friends, go out and have fun. You've gotten into college, you're basically done with school, screw school, and enjoy your life for a bit." That was the moment that scared me the most because I was forced to reflect on what was happening in my life and what I could or could not control. So because of this life-changing experience, my advice to you is to really enjoy your life this summer. Make sure you make lots of memories so you can remember the summer before you were forced to grow up and be an adult. Live life to the fullest, as they say, because life's a gift. Don't take it for granted. As the class of 2021, we are responsible to continue showing the future generations that even though we went through hell and unfair moments, we were able to persevere. Let's show everyone that we are strong and able to overcome obstacles that seem impossible. I am in awe of all of you today, and I'm so proud to be a part of this class. In conclusion, class of 2021, take a moment to thank your teachers, friends, and family members who impacted your life to help you grow into the person you are today. You all should be so proud of yourselves. Like I said, you did it! This year, our senior committee met to make decisions about programs and events as they relate to Henry. The senior committee had the task of planning prom. This year, we voted for a teacher to be the keynote speaker. We all know our teachers work hard to support us. That is why we have so much love for them. It is a great honor that I introduce Ms. Nasifa Muhammad as our keynote speaker.
it's hot. Maybe it's just me. Thank you, Senior Committee, for bestowing such an honor upon me. What an honor to speak in front of you today, graduate, parents, guardians, family, and friends. I am Nafisa Muhammad, and I have been a Northside teacher for 7 years. When I was initially asked to give the keynote, I immediately had all this anxiety and negative self-talk. You know, that uncomfortable feeling you get when asked to step out of your comfort zone in a really vulnerable way. I started to think of excuses to say no. Like, what could I possibly say in this tremendously important moment? Or, who am I to speak at this momentous celebration? But after I gathered myself, I reminded me of little Nafisa, and I said yes. I remember sitting in the same spot where you're sitting at today. I remember thinking about how I could have been a better student, telling myself I did not deserve to lean into my joy, anxious about my future, thoughts about how this moment may never come again, telling myself that graduation didn't matter because it was going to be over soon anyway. I was a young Black girl who wanted to be a child psychologist. But I had no clue how I was going to do that. I did not know any psychologists, Black or otherwise. I did not know any Black graduates, and I didn't know how I was going to pay for it. No one told me to pause and be present and to savor the goodness of this occasion. No one told me, chill, don't worry, you're going to get it done anyway. So I'd go on to college and have a baby my 3rd year, and I did it anyway. I moved to Minnesota and they tried to keep me out of St. Kate's, but I did it anyway. Okay? Listen, I struggled so much my first year, actually my first 3 years teaching, that I had to have a par mentor for 3 years, whereas most teachers just get 1. But I did it anyway. I heard about this dope program at Patrick Henry High School called CCA. And I was scared, because North High School was the only place that I ever taught, and I taught the same kids 3 years straight. So through the pain of detachment and moving on, I did it anyway. And that is how I ended up here today. So I want to help you do that tonight. Remind you of how you did it anyway. I once heard that one way to increase your confidence is to remind yourself of your past successes. But listen, this moment, this day, this year is one success for the history books. Audre Lorde, a self-described Black lesbian mother warrior poet, wrote that you don't have to romanticize our past in order to be aware of how it seeds our present. It would be negligent for me to stand up here and pretend that being Black, Latinx, Indigenous Indian, Asian, or white did not impact your educational history, when I know it did. I believe that deserves to be acknowledged tonight. You deserve to know the power of your perseverance. The education system is an oppressive system here in Minnesota and across the nation, where the likelihood of you having an educator who looks like you, who shares your culture, same language, or familiar structure is highly unlikely, unless you're white. This means it's immensely probable that you've journeyed through your entire educational career on the adventure of rules, consequences, curriculum, and culture that centered Eurocentricity. That means whiteness. That doesn't mean that your teachers didn't try their best. It does mean that you had to work twice as harder than the rest, but you did it anyway. Okay. Even though school was always confusing and never quite made any sense, that's what white supremacy does. It refuses to cultivate your identity. And because of this, your struggles may have been minimized and your identity difficult to self-actualize. And yet, you still persevered. You found safe spaces, curated community, and cultivated joy in spite of these challenges. You did not allow a lack of representation to limit the vision you have for yourself. There are no summatives for that lesson. This is what we call a transformative assessment. You earned this diploma. All of you did. All of you who graduated by any means necessary during a global pandemic. You survived distance learning, yes, no. Teenagers struggle with technology too. Worked full-time, part-time jobs while learning from home. Some of you took care of your siblings or even a child of your own. Shared devices and hotspots. Survived protesting in the streets for Black lives and against police brutality and terroristic cops. Became creative and critical problem solvers about required graduation credits, stressed out about scholarships and college acceptance. And yet, through so much uncertainty, you ensured your future is for certain. Now, my gift to you is teaching you how to savor this moment. Thich Nhat Hanh, a Vietnamese Buddhist monk and peace activist, once wrote, life is a miracle, and being aware of simply this can already make us very happy. I will practice coming back to this present moment, not letting regrets and sorrow drag me back into the past, or letting anxieties and fears or cravings pull me out. Savoring is the act of stepping out of an experience to review and appreciate it. This moment is delicious. You are the special ingredient. Force yourself to focus on this experience, and I promise you, you will take out so much more. Bask in your liberation by talking about this achievement endlessly. Think about how lucky you are. Smile, feel proud, and replay this achievement over and over and over again in your head. Go forward confidently, planting seeds of the present rooted in your intelligence, your ingenuity, your creativity, your bravery, your beauty, and the North Minneapolis community. Now that you have survived high school, I pray that you thrive for the rest of your lives. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Will the candidates of the class of 2021 who are about to receive their diplomas please rise? Principal Abdullah, the students standing before us have been able to put themselves in a position to achieve great success within the Patrick Henry community and beyond. As administrators, seeing what these students endured during the past year and a half, we are certain that they will go on to do amazing things. May they continue their pursuit of personal excellence while working to strengthen our communities and societies. Class of 2021, make some noise.
No. Superintendent Graff, I certify that these seniors have met all the requirements for graduation as specified by Minneapolis Public Schools in the state of Minnesota.
Thank you, Principal Abdullah. Chair Ellison, Director Elamine, Director Caprini, as Superintendent of Minneapolis Public Schools, it's my distinct honor and privilege to present to you the 2021 senior class of Patrick Henry High School.
Thank you, Superintendent Graff. On behalf of the Minneapolis Public Schools Board of Education, it is our sincere honor to accept the 2021 graduating class of Henry High School. Principal Abdullah, please present the diplomas.
I feel like I graduated, my goodness. Class of 2021, you may be seated. Will this year name readers, Najee Wright and salutatorian Mai Vang Lord, please take your places? Ready?
Biftu Abdul.
Diego Alejos.
Najma Ali. Jesus Alamanza.
George Arroyo.
Jack Aganash. Denasia Baker. Tashanice Banks. William Zinnan.
John Barrientos.
John Barrientos.
Brandon Barron.
Anaya Beasley. Introducing Jiggy Jamarian Beauregard.
Toby Beck.
I got you. MJ Blunt. I got you. Trey Merrick. I know. Go ahead. What? Henry? Henry Bonner. I know. Elea Boswell. Princess Braxton. Lisbeth Kano.
Shaw Cha.
Chimang Chang.
Kabao Chang.
Cassidy Chang.
Alexis Chapel Bush. Jennifer Chigui.
Tenzin Shozin.
Eric Valerdi.
Atreyu Coffee.
Savannah Cruz.
Yeah. Jadea Culver. Ashley Cunningham. Okay. Treviante Dejalade. Haman Dixon.
Ariana Elmore. Ariel Elmore.
Stephanie Estrada Papaca. Roderick Ewing. I know. Faiza Farah.
Jaylene Gekonge. Yep.
Jaylene Kekonge.
Laquarius Gilmore.
Passion Graham. Martasia Green.
William Green.
Evangeline Gunderman. Gabriel Gunderman. Alicia Hamry. Araya Hardin. Aaron Harris. Roland Harris. Alan Hayward. Annette Hernandez Soto.
Jonathan Herr. Naomi Heron.
What? Kaya Hodges. Jamar Holiday. Sir Charles Hubbard. Liera Winters. Trayvon Hughes.
Keith Ivy.
Amaya Jackson. Crispin Jackson. Mayana Jefferson. AJ Johnson. Quan Johnson. Andrew Johnson. Zanaya Jones. Marissa Joseph. Daniel Keg Wright.
Tia King.
Aneza King.
Donisha King.
Angel Lau.
Tu Lee.
Juliana Lee. Suvi Lee. Trinity Lee.
Gao Lee. Stephen Lee. Melanie Lee. Yer Lee. Miles Lemon. J. Lowe.
Sydney Losi. David Lopez Moreno.
Travis Lord.
Isabella Luna. Amethyst Madison. Savannah Banana Martin. Lysandra McClay. But she's not up here. Okay. Kailana. Travion Mitchell.
Rose Moore.
Maurice Mukes. JD Murky.
Christy No. Brianna Norfleet. Jair Ortega Sanchez.
Lawrence Perret. Lucian Patterson. Jonathan Phillips. Skylar Fibhasarm.
Alex Richard.
I don't think so. I don't know. Go ahead.
Soxilin Rin.
Joshua Ross.
Isis Rule.
What is that? I know. What? Yahya. This is okay. Go ahead.
Putame Savi.
Samuel Switchers. Tejuan Smith. Serena Snudstead.
George Soriano Aguilar. Sabrina Sukasim.
Tyshawn Spearman. Denham Spearman. Darius Spearman. Akwame Stewart.
Brianna Swanson.
Alexander Swanson.
Tori Taylor.
Delisha Hurd. Destiny Faddis.
Pa Tao. Mailu Tao. Moore Tao. Panya Tao. Joshong Tao. Isaac Tao. Blossom Tao. Tony Tao. Michael Thomas.
Joy Thomas. Tiana Thomas. Caitlin Savadra.
Peter Vang.
Fu Vang.
Zia Vang.
Chan Vang. Alexis Vang.
Jiro Vang. Kuming Vang. Molly Vang. Yanglai Vang. Christian Vang. Vincent Vang. Sandra Vang. Sheena Vang. Kennedy Vang. Chanhu Vang. Andrea Vang.
Romeo Van. Gravana Vitar. Katie Duenas.
Daphne Santanero.
Ruby Vu.
Roses Vu. Chastity Vu.
Rakeisha Walker. Tatiana Walker. Tyra Walker. Yaharia Wallace. Nichelle Watson.
Leon Watson.
Aaliyah Whitaker. Renaya White. Alexander Williams. Rayshawn Wilson. Jamika Wilson. Diamond Wright. Meng Seong.
Kalu Shong. Alan Shong. Lang Shong. Melanie Shong. Chong Shong. Sangyang Shong. Brandon Shong. Johnston Shong. Ku Shong. Evan Shong. Jeannie Shong. Nancy Yang. Philly Yang. Menu Yang. Tujer Yang. Takua Yang. Nang Yang. Ter Yang. Sanye Yang. Zonsifen Yang. Tommy Yang. Jeffrey Yang. Chizen Zong Vang. Wayne Yang. Michelle Yang.
Mai Vang Lure. Tashanice Banks. Valerie Harding. Oh, wait, that's you. That's you.
Mai Vang Lure.
Najee Wright.
All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Give it up one more time for the class of 2021. All right, class of 2021, now's the time to move your tassel from right to left. Parents, families, educators, please stay seated as our graduates dismiss. All right, let's go. Give it up for the class of 2021 as they dismiss the reception. Come on, you guys. You guys gotta go.